What? Season's greetings. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Wondering why I'm wearing this getup? Well, it's Christmas. How do you not know that? I'm not just wearing this for fun. Well, kind of am. I like the holidays. Christmas, I'm a fan. And I thought I'd do the annual Christmas special. I feel like that word is losing meaning, because every year I feel like it gets slightly worse, and I don't think any of them have actually been like specials. It's just been me kind of sitting here and I don't know, figuring something out on the day, but it's special to me. Anyway, today I thought instead of doing the usual, whatever that may be, I thought we'd look at the worst of Christmas and look at people's Christmas horrors. I know, how fun and uplifting. So on this joyous occasion, let's look at people's worst nightmares. I've never had a bad Christmas by any means. I've had, like mediocre Christmases. I think everyone's had those. But I've never had like a truly awful Christmas where I want to just like shoot my entire family down, you know what I mean? It's been mostly either, meh to, hey, I like this. This holiday's fucking awesome. Although I try to be more optimistic around Christmas time because it is my favourite holiday. Easter's kind of, what other holidays we got? Australia Day, that's fine. But, a lot of people aren't fans. I see where they're coming from. What other holidays do we have in this country? Mother's Day, I'm not a mother. Can never be, well, I could be a mother eventually. But that seems to cost more money than I'd get back. Queen's birthday, is that a holiday? I guess I get an extra day off. I guess it's the King's birthday now, isn't it? Rip Liz. Can't believe she's gone. Too young, I say. Alright, let's get into these fucking awful stories, shall we? I was opening presents with my then boyfriend in front of his huge religious family. We had been together for some time and we all thought he was going to propose to me. All of you? You're all just like, yep, today's the day. Christmas. What, are you going to make Christmas about yourself, really? They all waited with bated breath while I opened the tiny envelope from him that he'd put a lot of thought into. The envelope contained a gift certificate for laser mold removal. What? Never once had I expressed any interest in these. I couldn't decide whether to cry or laugh. We broke up shortly thereafter. I guess it's kind of similar to like buying a treadmill. Unless someone specifically asks for it, don't buy it. What are you hinting at? What are you doing? No self-preservation. He doesn't want to self-preserve at all. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck this up. Let's do this. Oh, you want an engagement ring? No. You're actually gonna lose something today. That mole on your face. It's disgusting. It makes me sick. Years ago, I was dating a guy for a few months. When Christmas rolled around, I splurged a bit and got him a GPS to help find his way. To where? Was he going somewhere? It felt perfect for where the relationship was at the time. And he gave me an MMA magazine. Well, I think they're both shitty gifts, but let's continue. That had clearly been read. I do not like MMA. Not even a little bit, nor have I ever expressed interest in MMA. Not once. He, on the other hand, loved all things MMA. Trying to move on, politely thanked him, set the magazine down and refocused on the next gift. There was a DVD with a cell phone wrapper missing. He got a little quiet, then sheepishly volunteered. I got bored, so I watched the movie yesterday. Fuck. Where do we find these fucking idiots? Like, okay, I feel like you're a little bit off the hook for the GPS thing now, but still, it's a shit gift. But like, where do we find these fucking pinheads? Like, where are they coming from? They're coming out of the fucking woodwork. It's like, I get it, gift giving's hard, but like... What? So, you got me a magazine because you wanted to read it? And then watch the movie you got for me because you were bored? His only response was, well, yeah, I guess so. We broke up a week later. Yeah, you two, suck dick at gift giving. MMA magazine, GPS, DVD... Put some thought into it. When I was a toddler, we were supposed to go to Savannah to visit my mum's family for Christmas. I'm gathering that's like Savannah, is it Georgia? My dad said he couldn't go because he lost his wallet. That's the worst excuse. Come up with something better. If you're gonna lie, at least lie well, It turned out some prostitutes he had slept with took his money, identification cards, and all the cocaine he'd be carrying. Oh, that's good dad. Good father. Oh, it was in Georgia. Yes. We ended up going to Georgia without him. Let's go. See, no American could name a medium city or town in Australia. I bet. So we're smarter as a species. We may be all convicts and we may be all drunk, but we fucking know a little bit of geography, at least. Unsurprisingly, my parents are not together anymore, and I'm estranged from my father. I was an RA in college. Don't know what that means. And the dorm stayed open during Christmas break for the first time ever, because so many students couldn't afford to go home. Ah, how about you walk, huh? Use those legs of yours. Back in my day, I'd walk up and down the hill both ways to church school. Sunday church school. I volunteered for Christmas week because the other RAs, what does that mean? Give us, just put like RAs in brackets, responsible adults, or rampant ageism, or running, or random Asperger's. I've got 1,000. I see my brain's ticking. Give me the answer. I volunteered for Christmas week because the other RAs would have had to cancel plane tickets, and my family lived within driving distance. Christmas Eve wound up being the duty shift from hell. There were flights, a room was trashed, cops were called twice, the heater went out, and I did not get to sleep until 6:30 a.m. Oh, boo-hoo. That's not even Christmas, that's Christmas Eve. Christmas, not Eve, not Christmas Eve, not Boxing Day, not New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, Christmas Day. Christmas. The year was 2012. My family had reached boiling point that year. My brother had been kicked out of the army. I was a 17-year-old stoner. My parents' marriage was a shit show and almost ripe for a divorce. And my sister was over from the US for the holidays. You can imagine the mood was already bad enough. Wait, is it because the sister was back? Was that the bad part? Yeah, my brother was kicked out of the army. I was a stoner. I couldn't keep off the stuff. My parents just never stopped fighting every time they talked. And then my sister was over from the US. Oh, she's a peach. I'll tell you that much. In the middle of Christmas dinner, the doorbell rings. Who the fuck disturbs a family on Christmas night, you ask? That wasn't my first question, but I guess. We were thinking the same thing. Oh, who could it be at this hour? I imagine they said. That would be my guess. Without hesitation, my brother gets up from the table with his AR-15 they gave him for being dishonourably discharged. My father, after a few moments of broiling in his own emotions and changing his face colour to all shades of red, gets up, ready to shit on the unknown visitor, and finds my brother dealing weed to him. Firstly, why is having a visitor on Christmas night so frowned upon? Like, I get it, shouldn't you be with your own family? But maybe it's someone who's, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer, but this seems like a deep-seated hatred for strangers. I don't know where it's come from. And your father sounds like a fucking psycho, so I mean, on Christmas night, you can imagine the drama that ensued. Little did we know that if my brother hadn't got up from the table and ensured my father would drive off for hours afterwards, my father would have told us of his year-long affair that night. What is wrong with this dude? Yeah, tonight of all nights, Christmas night. It's already a shit night. I'm going to tell my family of years that I have a mistress that I've been fucking constantly. What a good dad. You know what? I would say good riddance. I would find another family to stay with. I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to go stay at my friend's house. Surely they have like a rent-a-family you can get or something, you know? Like, you've got an app for everything now. Might as well have a rent-a-family app or something. I don't know. That as well as the child he was about to have with his mistress. That he was planning on leaving the family. So my idiot brother actually saved Christmas by dealing drugs. My father did end up telling us around New Year's. This guy is a psychopath. Alright, well, I've had enough shitty Christmases that I've read for a lifetime. I think I never have to have a shitty Christmas. I never have to experience it. There is time. I could still have a terrible Christmas one day. Hopefully not this year. Hopefully it's a good one. This will probably be the last video before Christmas. So, good luck. Take care. I might have another one before the end of the year. Don't know. I get busy. Because I am quite popular. So, what can I say? Anyway, that's enough of chit-chat from me. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. And make sure you subscribe, because otherwise Santa won't come. So, not like that.